matching.
Okay,
So
now that we're coming
they'll
upstairs,
put that together at the office, and then they'll call me, and I'll go there. They're right on 202, the two bridges that we pass.
a few differences up here you'll see. First of all, we got sound panels. You'll see them in this hallway, and you'll see them in both Studio A and Studio B. They take the place of the old carpeting to try to deaden the sound in the room. So we have those. We have this fancy on-air light. We got the one for Studio B installed. These will come on and off when your mic is on, letting people know not to come in because you're talking. We have not installed A yet, or the library yet, but they'll be installed. We have this little alcove over here, which was Frank's old office. Got a little bulletin board back there. That's where we'll post notices that are important for you to see before you do a show. And we got this nice counter for, you got a sandwich or something or a drink you want to kind of come in and you can set that stuff there, or anything else you want to set that you don't want to bring in the studio, although there are a few places in the studio to put things. So with that, we'll go into B. Before we go in, I just want to show you the new doors. Nice glass doors, see-through. You'll notice the window's gone, but so we can bring guests in the station, do tours, and not disturb you, unless of course you want to be disturbed. We come into B. We flipped everything around in here. The host now sits on the other side with the outdoor window to their back. The guests will sit here, here, or here. And in this studio, the interconnecting wires that you see here, this is what connects this studio to the data room that I showed you. So the telephone, internet, and sound circuits will go through here. This will be covered up and made to look pretty when we're done. And that's what that's all about. Over here we got articulating arms on the monitors. So you can kind of come in and get this position in a way that works for you. It's a little different for everybody. And we have this similar thing here for a computer. Got a laptop on here now, but if you come in here with your computer, iPad, whatever, you'll set it on here and you'll be able to jack in and get your sound into the audio board just as always. Same old audio boards, same inputs on the board, so that should be easy for those of you who remember. Plenty of room in front, to the right. Keyboard. The old rack is still here, a little less in it. Three CD players in here. And over here in B, the turntables will be coming back. For those of you who play vinyl, this will be your room because we don't have turntables in A. If you want to play vinyl in A, bump it over to your computer or iPad, whatever, before you come in. Before we go to A, I just want to point out each studio has 3 ways of cleaning air. The first is our air conditioning system, which has an ultraviolet light in it, which kills all kinds of bad things, germs, viruses, including the coronavirus, I understand. And then we got this system on the ceiling. There's 2 of these in each room. There's one here and there's one in that corner. These bring in fresh air from the outside world and take air that's in here and throws it outside in the outside world. And then we have this little gadget on the wall in each studio. This is an electrostatic germ killer controlled by this little switch here. Again, this kind of circulates air in here, kills viruses and germs and all kinds of things. So we've done a lot to try to make the room smell fresh and clean all the time. Got rid of that carpeting, put these sound panels in instead, and redid the surface here, gave a nice round corner, ripped out the closets that used to be in this wall, and really made Studio B really nice, big, comfortable. And then we'll come over here to A. A, we're not as far along yet. We don't have the microphones and everything installed, but we're getting there quickly. This room we had professional studio furniture manufactured for us. We went out to a company that makes studio furniture. And this is an island, basically. I can walk all the way around this thing. I can walk in front of the windows here. You do a program and have guests. The guests, there'll be 3 chairs here, 3 microphones, places to jack in headphones. The guests, you'll notice there's plenty of room in here, so if there's 2 guests here and a 3rd one comes in, they'll easily be able to come over here without people having to shuffle and move chairs like we used to have to do. You'll notice this is an island, so how do we get the wiring in here, you might ask? Yeah. It actually comes down inside this wall. Gene did a very good job. The wire is behind this wall. You don't see it. We had to chop up the floor, and the wiring actually comes up through the floor into the bottom of the island here, and that's how we get all the sound in and out of here, telephone, internet, everything you need, and it's not visible. So the goal here was to really make the place functional, make it pretty, be able to bring tours and guests in here, and hopefully including some VIPs willing to write some big checks to WDVR. I think Frank and Jenny would be proud of what we've done here.
Thank you, Charlie.